Brady's 2. A fascinating, delicately smelling flower from the agri-world Janus. Cool. Oh, we gotta check this axe, dude. That axe, though. Where's my boyo at? There he is. $25 to $35. Okay. Is that it? The armor pen's nice. And I guess it also inflicts bleed. Well, it looks completely badass, too. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. All right. The sword's better for tanking? It is, because it has the parry and stuff on it, right? Yeah. Oh, can we speak with Ulfar, maybe? Hey, girl. You got something different to say?
My dear friend.
Ooh.
Today you have a
My
particularly
dear
bright
friend?
glow. I have enjoyed...
Bro, is that why you ran out? What is this?
Let us raise our cups at Vater, in honor of deeds accomplished and in expectation of those yet to come.
So now do you know where your brothers were heading? Oh, so now you know where your brothers were heading. What will you do?
Help you to deal with the enemies who besieged your home, and then head for the coordinates that Thorvald gave me. Well, I know, Edvater, that you are dauntless, and if I but say the word, you will join me in my seeking. But the place I will voyage to is a perilous one. Few can survive in it, and though duty leads me there, I do not want my debt to be paid with your blood.
We don't get to do this quest? Bro! You're willing to talk about yourself now, I'm listening.
It is wise
Oh, it's later.
to
Okay, wait
hide
until later.
one's
Okay.
past from a stranger, but shameful to hide it from a friend.
Relax?
Ask away.
I don't relax. No. You relax. How'd you become an Astartes?
I was a seafarer. Every spring we would go out onto the world sea and slay many armed krakens and ravenous sea drakes. And then the season of fire would come, and we would dock on Asaheim to battle for our clan's right to inhabit that land. I was young, but already fierce, and facing down foes twice my size. The chooser of the valiant, who had watched the fateful battle from the cliffs, deemed me worthy and took me to the Fang for healing. My clan was proud. I spent years in training before I passed through the dreaded gate of Mordkai, bowed on the runestones before both his heads, and walked into the Valley of Dreams. As for what I saw there, do not ask me. That is between me and the Death Wolf. The Rune Priest scoured my soul, but found it untouched by corruption. I returned, and I partook of the cup of Wolfen. The Canis Helix entered my blood, and the agony of transformation changed my body to resemble that of a beast. And my mind was drowned in the dark depths of bloodlust.
So wait a second. I thought space wolves... I thought they had to be, like, biologically altered since birth. No? No, they're just taking them while they're young. Oh. Oh, I totally thought it was like a, okay, in utero thing. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
My return from the dark was long and cost me greatly. When I stood in the hall at the Fang once more, the rune priests imbued my body with the remaining gene seed and implanted the necessary organs. But those trials were nothing compared to what I had already endured.
What happened in your final trial?
When I overcame the darkness of Wolfen in my soul, I set out for the Fang. Every neophyte must undergo a hunt during this journey. One might fight a fearsome wolf, another a sly snow worm. I crossed paths with a doppelgrendel, a cunning and rancorous spirit.
Ow.
For 5 days and nights did we bring our wits and wrath to bear in battle. The spirit changed its guise, but in the end, I gouged out its eyes. Fleeing, it hissed a curse. Nowhere would I find an honorable death, vowed the creature. My saga came to an abrupt and inglorious end, like a noble banner moldering and fraying at the edge. When I made my return to the Fang, clutching that crushed eye, the rune priest looked at me, and his face grew grim. But he said not a word, save to confirm my victory.
Do you believe the creature's curse holds any power?
Everything on Fenris has power. I have fought in 100 battles and suffered 100 injuries. Even wolves are not certain to survive such grievous maiming. But I always survived. And with each new victory, my thoughts took a darker turn. What if I truly am destined never to die with honor? What if my death will be foolish and inglorious? Each time I bury a brother, I secretly envy him.
What if it's not a curse but a gift of a long life and many great exploits?
A gift straight from the seven hells! What is the valor of a deathless warrior worth? Where is greatness in the exploits of one who shrinks from death? When the wolf time comes and my fallen brothers march into the final battle, where will I be? Sitting alone in the Fang, beside a fire that went out long ago? The ages weigh heavily on my hands and heart, and one day I will be too tired and feeble to wake up and rush into the fray. What will they call me then? Ulfar, who slept through the battle? Ulfar, Mordekai's unwanted.
Your subject recruits to heinous trials. Why? I'm not gonna ask him that. Let's see.
Many times I have heard the clinking of Mordekai's fangs next to my ear. But I have never allowed him close enough to sink them into my rump.
I should know more about your pack.
We call ourselves the Baleful Howl, and our sign is known to all wolves. We are old wolves who have seen much and endured much. This is the Great Black Mane Wolf, patron of slayers and totem of our great company, the Black Manes. All know that we are fearsome and hungry for a struggle of war, that we are cunning, deadly, and show no mercy. Speak our name, and thunder rolls. Even among the brothers, my pack are counted as the most rabid glory hunters. When we were young, we knew no taboos or limits to our pride. Years passed, and suddenly we are veterans. But our avaricious hunger for exploits is undimmed.
Tell me about your path in the wolves.
A complete accounting of all my deeds would land like an avalanche upon you. I earned this mark of endurance when I slew a chieftain of an Eldari tribe. He dealt me a serious injury, and the wolf priest said I would not survive it. But It has not killed me yet. 2 years I lay in a delirium after that battle. When I awoke on Fenris, I set out for the wastes at once, and there I hunted a black-maned wolf and killed it with my bare hands. For that feat, I was granted the rank of Wolf Guard. That fearsome beast remains with me to this day, and I carry his furious spirit.
And that's the cloak that he wears.
And Jarl Ragnar carved this one when I beheaded a despicable sorcerer, the archdespot of Tyrannica II. Many brothers fell victim to him, and we do not sing that saga before mortals, for the preservation of their minds. Alas, I failed to behold my own glorious deed. My eyes streamed with blood, and I hunted down the sorcerer by scent alone.
Okay.
And of my glorious victories there are many more. Besides, not for nothing did the Jarl grant me the accolade of Terminator.
Terminator? I thought that was a certain kind of space marine. Huh. I've noticed your penchant for poetry. Oh, it's the armor. Terminator armor. Oh, it's an armor type. Cool. I've noticed your penchant for poetry.
Before becoming an Astartes, I dreamed of becoming a skald, a keeper of stories. At feasts, I often sing of my brother's exploits. Thousands are stored in my memory. When I am near, wolves fight even more ferociously, for they know their deeds will be immortalized. One of the tech priests theorized that our songs contained hidden psychometric codes to increase courage. Maybe there is such a thing in other places. But on Fenris, our sagas are spun from memory, from respect, from pride. More than words stringing, a secret weaving. Magic in its marrow. Not to ear nor mind, speaks the saga. Its spell sounds deeper strike, and the heart hearkens.
Your brothers call you Thunderlung?
That is my moniker, yes. My voice knows no fatigue, whether fighting or feasting. I can recite the glorious sagas and terrify foes with my battle cry for hours. Oh, this fine name was given to me by my loyal friends, Arnulf Bloody Axe and Skjaldi Twice Thinker.
Oh, those those were the names that were on his axe, right? Tell me about Arnulf and Skjaldi.
The bonds between us were many. Arnulf was my sworn brother. It was he whom I faced down in the battle where the chooser of the Valiant noticed me. Arnulf too was deemed worthy. We went from bitter foes to setting aside the enmity between our clans and becoming close friends. He gave me this blade to show that the past was forgotten. Quick to laugh was Arnulf, and fearsome in a fight. Almost as fearsome as me. Skjaldi Twice Thinker.
Thanks, Chicken Bone.
He was sent to us by the Allfather to see that we did not meet our deaths as young pups. He had enough thoughts in that head of his to make do for me and Arnulf both. It was Skjaldi who taught me to compose verses. The spirits prized his wisdom, and the runes hearkened to his voice. When the Xenos took me prisoner, Arnulf caught up with them and slew a score of them with his fine axe. And Skjaldi called down a storm so mighty that the abomination's jet bikes were whipped into the wind's furious currents like leaves. But even that was not enough to take them all. We were captured. Tarvantius took Skjaldi first and turned his body into something unthinkable. Then he took Arnulf, and during the many hours of torture, my brother's only response to the freak was a disdainful laughter. And then he fell silent.
Damn. This means you must perform feats of glory in their honor, that their names may be remembered for 1,000 years hence.
And their sagas will be sung in the Hall of the Immortals, sowing valor in the hearts of the young.
Thank you for your answer.
I enjoy telling stories.
Answer a few questions about yourself.
What do you want?
And we're good.
Fen.
Okay. Well, that was a lore dump and a half. I loved it. Hell yeah, dude. Okay. Pet Lacerax. As one does. And now we keep moving towards Argenta's mission. Hey, Balfour Ninja. Boop. Arc Mechanicus Hermetico is calling the unit Pascal Hahnemann. Directive: visit priority ahead of the queue. Purpose: discontinuing of the cycle. It is followed by a set of coordinates. According to my data, the lost sacred vessel of Hermetico is the flagship headquarters and last confirmed location of Arc Magos Armornat. Why are you being summoned to that ship? No data available. No hypotheses are available. Chart the course of the transmitted coordinates. I'm coming, mentor. Dude. Cut and run. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Have you talked to Nomos recently? Not recently, actually. Let's go talk to Nomos real quick and see if he's got anything new. I've not talked to him recently. Nope, we're good. Yep, all caught up. Just want to make sure. Dude, how big is this game? It feels like you've been playing it for 2 weeks straight. I have been playing this game pretty much every day since December 7th. Actually, a little bit earlier. So I've been playing this game pretty much every day for over a month. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Cut and Run. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey! We just got a little bit of Navigator's Insight, which is perfect, because I don't want to be taking this absolutely horrible, terrible path here. Here. Much better. Much better. And that timing was perfect. Oh, shadows in the cabins and corridors are coming to life. Order the decks be purified with fire. Yeah. Great. Purify it with fire as you do. Yeah, we're currently 110 hours in. Yep. Ooh. Unknown anomaly. Reports of the giant anomaly covering most of the system. Confusion is evident in his voice. The augurs are incapable of detecting the area itself and the object within it, but it's obvious that they exist. The blurry blots of planet and space between the space debris are visible from the bridge of the void ship. The area distorts even the faraway stars, dim sparkles enclosed in thick curved glass. The ship's instruments are powerless before the aberration of the Wraith Tawi system, but Lord Cassie is able to see much more. He describes the image as a purple veil of blind hopelessness, dotted with azure and crimson, in which the navigator reads the imprint of anger and pain. However, not even her sight is capable of piercing this veil. Wow. Okay. I guess that's why nobody's found this place ever. This is Salus Prime, the place where I suffered my defeat. No, that's not right at all. It's the place where I'm to pass my trial. The augurs are operating at full capacity, but the data we are receiving is limited. The planet's magnetosphere is hindering our scans. Fierce, never-ending storms constantly ravage the surface. Relying on Sister Argenta's memory is the only way to find what we're looking for. It's an easy enough task. Just look for the tallest mountain on the northern continent. That's where we're headed. The mountain isn't a mountain. It's the very ship we're searching for. A ship that resembles a mountain? Yes. Legends say the ship fell from the skies, yet it wasn't destroyed by the impact. What was it, I ask you? If not a miracle and a testament to the glory of the Imperium and its saints. The ship towers over the planet's desolate surface, encased in ice on all sides, but from high up, it looks just like a mountain, majestic and lonely. What should we look for when we get there? Above all else, our mission is to search for any evidence of the accursed cultist who attacked me when I came here last. I'm still one of the Sisters Chronatus, and my primary responsibility is to protect the Holy Relic. If we succeed, I hope to complete my pilgrimage, to enter the halls of the sacred ship and find the relic itself, the One Star. What if the cultists are long gone? What if they stole the relic? Then I will chase them to the ends of the universe, through darkness, fire, and all the horrors of the warp. Her voice is vibrating with anger, but a moment passes and she calms herself surprisingly quickly. But I do not believe that all those rotten-souled scoundrels could have stolen the relic. It says plainly in the saint's hagiography that only one who is righteous and resplendent of heart can enter her ship. Okay. I must warn you, you will not have much time for this expedition. We're registering an increase in storm activity. The weather conditions are deteriorating rapidly. Everything in our path is a test, be it storms or heretics. My last visit to this planet ended with the arch-enemy servants wounding me and claiming the lives of my brave companions. Okay. This is gonna go swimmingly. Bringing my boy Abelard back in. Need a real tank. Yep.
Let us not dawdle.
Did I get some new items for you?
I'm at your service.
Dude's deflection is 20. 20 deflection. Great googly moogly chat. Great goog moog. 30. We're gonna go with that one. Okay. At the beginning of the wearer's turn, they gain 2x equipped armor deflection temporary wounds. That's 40. So at the start of his turn, he gains 40 temporary wounds. Okay. 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 That's cool. 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 Okay. All right.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
The sacred halls of research desecrated. Subject to purgative eradication, the sacrilege committed in them should not be comprehended.
Was wasn't one of your fellow believers then? Beware. They are involved with the Flesh Master.
The wearer gains the dash ability that costs 0 AP and can be performed twice per round. Whenever the wearer uses dash, all adjacent enemies suffer 30 perception until the start of the wearer's next turn. Does not stack. Wow. That's kind of
What advice do you seek?
I might give that to our tank so we can like dash around people. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I thought we had a carouse thing, no? No? Okay, it's coercion. A lot of coercion stuff. Right. A number of dark objects that are hidden beneath the ice. Remnants of an ancient battle, most likely. A strange glint catches your eye. What strange glint? Oh, okay. There's a body right there. Oh, look, there's her head.
Is there money to be made?
There's a plus 15 carouse trinket. Yes, we were looking at neck, not trinket. Oh, no. A rippling silhouette appears where the light rays coming from the sorcerer's device converge. Ah, the little puppet of dogmas, the one who was so kind as to bring me and my brethren to this planet. You returned to me, and just at the right time, too. Kita with the 3 months. Will you be playing the full version of Jasant now that it's out? No plans right now. Thank you for your 3 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Who are you? I don't know you, sorcerer. No, you don't, but you should. I'm called Brother Afterlight. Divine blessings flow through my veins. My ears hear whispers of the truth that you will never comprehend, puppet. All you need to know is that all of my disciples in the final dawn in this corner of the Cronus Expanse, I am the strongest. The strongest of disciples who survived, you mean. After all, we exterminated the rest of you on every world we found you on. I hear such hubris in your words. What I should hear, though, is despair. Or haven't you realized yet, stranger? You're fighting a war against an ocean without end. No matter how many of my brothers and sisters you cut down, those who join our ranks will always be greater in number. Well, enough of that. The little puppet brought some friends with her. Good. I was just finished with the remains of the last group of fools who risked coming to this planet with you. You remember their death cries, don't you? Or do the lives of mere pawns mean nothing to you? They died cursing your name, the name of the puppet who had brought them to the slaughter, and then alone escaped with her life. Ooh, oh, she's gonna... That heretic was deliberately trying to awaken my anger. He is wrong to think he can manipulate the chosen one of Holy Terra. Oh, wow. Huh. So I'm assuming we're going to have some options to give her advice in this entire level. And I don't think this is a we can fix her situation. I don't think having her question her dogma is of any benefit to us. I'm going to try one. We did a hard save, so I'm going to try one and kind of see where this goes. Too easily to forget the blood that is spilt because of you, and too often do you name yourself the chosen of the Emperor and his saints. But I thought, Argenta waves a hand in frustration as if cutting through the air. Your rebukes weigh heavily, rogue trader, but we should return to our mission. Our enemy awaits, and so does a relic in need of protection.
Keep your wits about you.
Yeah, I don't know if we necessarily want to like make her question herself for this.
As it should be.
The altar of the gods of the warp is made up of several parts. They must be assembled it here. Oh, wait, whoops. They must have assembled it here after transporting the components from elsewhere. Chaos Body Glove. Grants 15% more damage to any Psyker or Navigator power. Oh my god. That is what our Heretic Psyker will be wearing.
I always keep my options open.
See? Right there.
Here? Just a Alaska. There are human remains under the ice. Oh. That's super.
Duty prevails.
Restless Absolution. That was the name of my band in college. Let's go over here.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Hey, what's up, Greg?
Experience. Nothing matters more.